Hi, my name is Brian Andres Calderon, and in this video I am going to develop the step 1 according to our course Materials Design for Face-to-Face Environments. So let's begin with the first question. What should English language learning material have? Wow, that is a good question. The first thing that I highlighted according to the article is this: material should achieve impact. That is very important because materials sometimes are bored or difficult to comprehend. But if a material calls the attention to learners, I am pretty sure they will feel motivated to develop and, of course, at the same time, learn it. And the second thing that I will highlight is this: material should help learners to feel at ease, and it's absolutely right and necessary. Some of the time, learners are so worried, anxious, and nervous about English language because probably they can't communicate their ideas. But you, as a teacher, if you give them a very good materials that make them feel at ease, I'm pretty sure they will develop it and they will notice that English language is easy to understand and to communicate. So that is a good idea. Now we are going to go to the second question. And now the main about the following question proposals for principal approaches to the development of ELT materials. Okay. Uh, I highlighted some significant quotations of the article. Develop confidence. Materials should develop confidence, and it's absolutely right. Yeah, materials role has a significant impact in our students. So if they feel confident when they develop or when they are learning, it could be fantastic. Okay? A material should be perceived by learners as relevant and useful, and that is a good point. Most of the time, learners, when they do something, they ask themselves, why am I doing this? Is this important? Is this going to help me in something? So that is the relevance of the material. Should require and facilitate learners' self-investment. Excellent point. If you give material, but the material make them to search or research about something, and giving them the option to get new knowledge, it could be fantastic. Materials must be ready to acquire points being taught. That means, according to your teaching, it's going to be related to the material, not a different thing. Expose learners to language in authentic use, and it emphasizes in inputs like doing some projects and giving interaction like workplace, dramas, etc. Should be drawn to linguistic procedures of its input. Okay, it's not like creating or giving a material just for giving it. At the same time, when they are doing something, and I say it again, the input, example, reading. So they are reading something, but in that reading you are working one grammar tense. So they are involving in the drama, but at the same time they are learning and comprehending one tense. provides learners with opportunities to use the target language to achieve communicative purposes in real life. Wow, that is the answer to the last question. Why am I doing this? For example, if you live in a touristic town, why don't you encourage them and lead everything to a touristic? It could be great and useful. Should take into account the positive effects of instructions are usually delayed. Well, that's more for teachers. Yeah, as a teachers, we always want that students learn and speak in a fast way, but sometimes it takes time. It's delayed. Okay, so don't desperate. Take into account learners differ in affective attitudes, of course, according to their context. One class, they will come to it and feel fantastic and active, but sometimes they get bored. So materials have to have that impact, interest, okay, motivation. Um, Stimulates both sides of the brain. Okay, that means not so easy materials. And force them to think, to develop skills. That skills are so important, like writing, speaking, listening, reading. And materials should provide opportunities for outcome feedback. So we are social people. So when we give meaningful feedback, we are learning together. So that's all about this step. Thank you very much for watching it and see you next time. Bye.